Good afternoon, respected ones. I am Dr. Pratibha Paliwal, Department of Botany, Jem Patel College, Bhandara. Welcomes you all. Today I am presenting my paper in the form of poster presentation, and my paper entitles Further Contribution Towards Petrified Flower Sahanianthus from the Deccan Intertrapian Beds of India. So basically, I present my paper in some forms, that is in the form of introduction. I give description and the images of my specimens, and lastly I conclude about my paper. So here the petrified flower I present the name Sahanianthus. Actually it is the collection of three flowers which I found in my chart in the form of longitudinal sections. So that's why in this paper I describe the LS longitudinal section about the flower. The flower I describe here actually I collected from the Deccan Intertrapian beds, the very famous locality Mogao Kalan, and one specimen I found from the nearby village, that is Keria, and one from Paladon. So basically single specimens and total three longitudinal sections describes about single flower, that is Sahanianthus. So it is a petrified flower, and before about Sahanianthus, number of authors reported Sahanianthus flower. Firstly, it was described by Shukla in 1943. Then various species of Sahanianthus are also described from this well-known locality, that is Sahanianthus parijae, Sahanianthus dinectarium, and also many flowers are reported from this locality, that is Sahani Pushpam, Chitle Pushpam, Decanthus, etc. But I found some new characters, so that's why for further contributions I studied this flower. Material and method I used for this is the peel technique method. All the specimens are accidentally found in longitudinal section, so I cut the specimens longitudinally, and then we use the peel technique method. For this we broken the surface and then prepare the cellulose acetate peel technique. Now the exposed surface of the specimen was first smoothened by rubbing on glass plate using a slurry of fine carborundum powder. Then I etch it with the SCL. Then peel was removed with the help of razor. By repeating the same technique, I successfully made the number of peel sections, and then I mounted on glass slides. Then I use for permanent slide Calda balsam techniques, and then I studied the flower, and after study I conclude that the flower is a Sahanianthus. Basically the flower is in longitudinal section, so I found and I describe all the specimen separately, LS1, LS2 and LS3. That is the specimen number 1, 2 and 3 flowers. And lastly, in short, I explain about the structure, that I found that the flower is pedicellate with actinomorphic bisexual condition, perianth 6 to 8 membrane, anther 8 to 12. Even luckily I also found the pollen grains, that is the tricolpate silate type, gynoecium simple, stigma simple, gynoecium with simple stigma, long, and both the types of flower I found, that short style and long style flower, ovary in superior condition. And lastly I compared for identification with reported fossil flower also and modern families also. So after comparison I found that the flower is more comparable with Sahanianthus. So that's why finally I give the name Sahanianthus. Thank you.